Hello, hi there Geminis, do hope that you are well. I wasn't sure if I'd press start then. My name is Bella and welcome to my channel, and this is your June love horoscope for 2018, and I do hope you're all gorgeous and well, and I'm sorry I'm late, but I'll do better next time and try to be a bit more on time for my monthly horoscopes, but better late than never, eh? So, how I work, if you're watching me for the first time, is that I'm a psychic, so I work with the help of my spirit guides, I interpret information, I read energy. And so this is your general energy flow when it comes to love and your love life in the month of June. Now, I've been telling absolutely everybody that June is a marvellous, beautiful month when it comes to love. The focus astrologically is on our hearts, the people that we love, the people that we want to connect to, bond more or reconnect to. If you are single, I've told absolutely everybody, this is the month you should be dating because you'll have a whole lot of luck. All right. Now, you guys have got a bit of an interesting way that my guides are saying this, and actually they've been quite specific to women, Geminis in particular, because they're saying here, albeit I think this will apply to men, some men too, but they're actually singing a song. And you know how sometimes my guides like to sing, and I forget who this is by. It's an Irish band. It's called Runaway. It's like, you know, I will run away with you, that one, you know. And they're basically saying here that if you're a female Gemini, you feel like you want to run away from somebody or run towards somebody. So my guides are implying a little bit that some of you are running from one relationship into another. In fact, they're making it slightly dramatic, like you're running because you suddenly have a realization in this month of love that the person perhaps that you were in love with, you're not as much as loved with. In fact, you love somebody else. It's coming across quite highly. So that is for women. It may not be for all women, but it's definitely there, and you want to run away to that person. And for some of you, it's that dramatic. It feels very much that you just have this crisis of realization that you're just unhappy. For some of you, it could just be that you just want to run away and you just want to run away with yourself. It's overall coming away that you want to run away with somebody. Now, if you're a Gemini guy, you may have something very similar where you may want to grab, you know, not grab literally, but you might want to also try to entice somebody to also run away with you, that you want them to put their focus on you. So there's this massive element, I have to say, Geminis, that it doesn't matter what gender you are, you seem to cause a little wee bit of trouble at the beginning of the month. Maybe you're in it already. So the first couple of weeks, could be the first week, you cause a little bit of trouble because you're following your heart. So this energy is intoxicating you to be authentic. This energy is asking of you to choose, to make a choice. Do you really love the person that you're with, or you don't? Do you get me? Or perhaps it is that you want change. Whatever it is, it's going to drive you mad until you do it. Because this get here, it's like tearing something down to build something up. You need to tear away the illusion that what you have right now is working for you, and run towards where it is you are, where it is that you really feel like you should be. It feels as dramatic, dear Geminis, of people leaving marriages. It feels as dramatic as people moving overseas. It feels as dramatic as, you know, you might have what might not be a stereotypical relationship. So it could be that you're vastly older than the other person. It could also be that you're vastly younger. It could also be that culturally you're entirely different. You might be leaving your religion for somebody and joining their religion. It feels to me that you are following your heart no matter what, because the love energy is opening your eyes up to that, you know, in this lifetime, in the body that you are in right now, you have one life. You're here to learn and to grow and to do everything, but you're here to love. The universe and source is about love. And this month gets highlighted. And so because of that, you're rather impulsive. It does cause a wee bit of trouble because particularly if you're moving out of one situation and into another, of course it causes a bit of disturbance, of course, for that person, but you know, I like to see everything positive, that at the end of the day you are setting them also free for them to also find love for themselves too. So girls in particular, you are running away and you know where you're heading. You do not need a map, and you do it probably to the surprise of a lot of people basically, like a lot. So, moving forward, the thing is, I think that you do this and you're following your heart would I say that it makes you initially happy? Because obviously sometimes when you break up with people or you move on forward, it's not just that one person. You have to break up with friends and family. You have to explain things to your kids. You have to explain yourself, basically. So that feels like it does bring you a certain amount of unnecessary discomfort. But I think you're just going to be direct. You're just going to be like, particularly with people who may be trying to stop you from doing what you're doing, that you'll just be like, this is what I want to do, this is how I feel, this is what I think, this is what I'm going to do, and you're not going to condition me or hold me back or do any of those things, because I love myself and I love this person and this is what I'm going to do. Sorry, that's my dog playing in the background. But that's what you want to do. So I think the first 2 weeks are just challenging. But they're all self-inflicted, Geminis, but in a really positive way, because you are being authentic to yourself. You are chasing what it is you want to do. You want to run into the arms or run away and just do you, and make the choices that are happy for you. And the bonus of that all means that everybody knows where everybody stands. Does that make sense? So then the rest of the month, and this love month, is about you capitalising on that. So whoever you have run to or you've tried to make run away with you, it's happy, you know, the storm will pass, you know, the upset will dissipate and disappear, and you find yourself in a situation where you are moving forward in the way that you hoped that you wanted to be, and you're very, very happy about it. You can express love to that other person freely, and the same way back. All barriers are gone. I feel this is so dramatic, Geminis. It feels like there's a real teaching that you give people about love choices and about the way that people hold barriers around people. So it's very liberating. And for some of you, so it's the strangest thing, my guide's saying some of your mothers are not happy about you right now. But again, you just vocalize to you try to make people understand, but you're not going to mess around by trying to water it down. You're just going to be like, I've held this back for a really long time. I know it's not made people happy, but this is what I want to do. And obviously if you're unhappy with me, and I'm unhappy that that's happened, but I have to do it. People will get over it, basically, including your mother, because that's the strangest thing. And for some of you at the end of the month, because it has been quite challenging, and because you were spontaneous, and sometimes when we make spontaneous responses and it's so dramatic, sometimes we can second guess ourselves. So there's a little wee bit at the end of the month where some of you may second guess, did I do the right thing? Could I have done it better? Because it doesn't feel very good, or because, you know, it's hurt somebody, let's say. But that's because you're a nice person. I think if you didn't look back and reflect and think, what if, or should I, could have, you know, it wouldn't make you have some thought, basically. Just know that that thought is just a thought. You haven't made the wrong decision. You have been inspired by this love energy to be driven towards love and those that you want to be with. And this is largely what the message is here. So even if it comes from nowhere and it's very dramatic and perhaps feels a bit messy, it was so done because the heart wants what the heart wants. And sometimes when the heart wants what the heart wants, you have to go for it, if that makes sense. You have to go for it. So anyway, Geminis, it seems to me that you are all having a very interesting month. Do let me know, who did you run to? Do let me know if somebody ran to you, somebody asked you to run away with them. Do let me know what happened in the comment section. Do subscribe and you'll learn more about what happens next month, or perhaps just to join to listen to my daily energy reads that I also give here too. Anyway, Geminis, you all have an amazing and very interesting month. And it's not the Cranberries, I can't remember who sings. Let me know who sings that song, Runaway, Irish band. Run away and be happy. Take care.